Assalamualaikum, Madam. My name is Muhammad Syawal bin Muhammad Azhari. My metric number is 211220567. I will present about the factor of customer satisfaction on e-hailing among Malaysian. This is my group member. Ada Mahmud bin Muhammad Farouk, Muhammad Hafiz Azim, Muhammad bin Muhammad Zaini, Muhammad Aziz bin Jaafar, and Muhammad Firdaus bin Ismail. Introduction. E-hailing service has undergone enormous change in the transportation industry as e-hailing provides online ride booking service with a convenient caretaking. E-hailing has captured customers' attention as the service provides reasonably priced point-to-point rides and systematic way to summon a ride with a tap of a smartphone. Value co-creation is entitled under service side field and has been used for highlighting the company customer interaction which will result in customer satisfaction. The customer satisfaction tool e-hailing is concerning on the overall behavior of the e-hailing driver. The growing usage of e-hailing has increased the competition between e-hailing companies to strike against one another in order to win the customer heart. There are many ways to win the customer, and one of the ways is to provide an accessible system that allowing the customer to communicate with the company as the service provider. Problem statement. The factor of customer satisfaction in e-hailing among Malaysians. To change the perception towards e-hailing service among Malaysians. To giving the Malaysian the best experience towards e-hailing service. To measure the problem among the Malaysian about the e-hailing service. Literature review. This is literature review. Customer satisfaction measure added as a measurement of satisfaction in terms of e-hailing. It measures satisfaction with feature to the intrinsic, subjective, and extrinsic objectives aspect of one's career, which cover pay, promotion, and developmental circumstances. As one, there is a significant relationship between dialogue and customer satisfaction among Malaysians in this e-hailing. As two, there is a significant relationship between access and customer satisfaction among employees in this e-hailing. Methodology. Using quantitative research design, explanatory. To test and determine the relationship between independent variable and dependent variable. Unit of analysis. Individual level. It is Malaysian. Primary data. Distribution of questionnaire. 102 valid. Response rate 100% out of 102 distribution set. 102 of them have been used for analysis tool SPSS software. This is variable for dialogue access transparency and customer satisfaction. The result. Respondent profile. 61.4% of the respondents were male and 38.6% of the respondents were female. More than half of the respondents were in the age between 20 to 20 years old. 83.3% also is presented that most of the respondents are Malays. 87.3% as for the academic background. It is stated that most of the respondents have bachelor degree. 70.6% based on 102 respondents. 22 of them were academic, 83.3%. This is reliability analysis. The remark is all good, and this is correlation analysis. The result of regression analysis as below. Dialogue is uniquely related to Malaysian, and this is hypothesis acceptance or rejection. All is accepted. Conclusion. First, the model of Malaysian customer satisfaction based on the finding in this study is present in figure 1. Second, transparency is the most significant predictor to create influence of Malaysian customer satisfaction. As stated in regression table, the beta value for transparency is reported at 0.89 and statistically significant at p.00, which brings that mean that every unit is present for organizational justice. We expected that 0.89 unit will be increased in Malaysian satisfaction. As indicated in the regression table, beta values for dialogue and access are reported at 0.59 and 0.14 each. Third, focusing on transparency alone is not enough to increase the level of Malaysian customer satisfaction because dialogue and transparency are also essential criteria to raise the level of Malaysian customer satisfaction. In order to increase the level of Malaysian transparency in the hailing, the management need to acknowledge them to ensure that they are able to complete the their tasks or activities that typically fulfill the written job requirement or description. Meanwhile, in order to increase the level of Malaysian access, Malaysians need to be invested in order to access platform of e-hailing. Cost management is advised to enhance the activity which can increase the level of persist access in the hailing. To to fairly evaluate Malaysian considering the responsibility that they have. To fairly evaluate Malaysian considering the amount of experience that they have. To ensure that the e-hailing procedure gives priority for collecting accurate information before making decision. To ensure that the e-hailing procedure follow a standard ruling so that decision can be made with consistency to Malaysian. To treat Malaysian with kindness and consideration. To show e-hailing concern for Malaysian rights. To explain e-hailing procedure thoroughly to all Malaysians and to communicate the details with Malaysians in a timely manner. Thank you.